wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. This year we started an On the Road to Reading program for children birth through 3, and it contains activities and tips for parents on how to encourage their children to start to love reading.
I know just even from the time my 2 were first home, day 1 home from the hospital, before bed we started reading books. So it was just, that's all they knew was we go to bed reading books. And now that's actually punishment. If you don't do A, B, D, you won't get your book. And I never thought, not being able to read would be a punishment, but it is. That's their, they always say you have to find their currency as to what they really like, and that's it.
Some of the activities can take the place of reading this summer, so you can sing with your child, do some finger plays, and that counts the same as minutes do for the older children. It's based on research on Every Child Ready to Read, which focuses on talking, singing, reading, writing, and playing.
We let the older ones are learning to read, so we will let the older ones read their books to this little one, and they seem to think that's a big deal. They love to read, or just even look at picture books and talk about the picture books.
One of the things that I always try and stress in our story times is to make sure that in a home library that you have some Mother Goose books. Mother Goose rhymes are terrific at helping children to develop new vocabulary, and also to begin to develop the way that language works in terms of the rhythm of the language. So, although it's kind of almost an lost art form at this point, I think that Mother Goose rhymes, we really try and stress some of those in our story times here.
I would suggest finding a character that they like in a book, and then that way they're more interested in reading.
I think when we're teaching our kids how to read, all 3 of my daughters, my husband and I, make sure we have a comfy spot in the house, like a cozy chair or a special place to sit together and snuggle up and read.
We always let them pick their books. They get to pick 3 books before they go to bed.
Be expressive when you're reading to your child, and ask your child lots of questions about the stories and about the characters in the books.
Ever since he was a little baby, we were reading to him, and now he reads to himself. Ninja Turtles. And what else? Pooh Bear? What about Angry Birds? Can you wave?
Tip for getting kids to read is to start early. I read from the day they're born. For my older ones, I let them choose what they like to watch or what they like to read. And then for the younger ones, I just pick on something that I like.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Who are they for? 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.